Alan, are you on the line?
I am, Eileen. How are you? Good morning, and good morning to you, OMENA.
Good morning, Alan. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
That's good.
I've been listening to the show here this morning, and you've already said a number of things that were worth hearing and refreshing my mind of today. I recently had my 28-year-old son and spouse moved out here. They were staying with me for about 6 weeks. They brought the cat and dog with them, and it got to the point where I wasn't enjoying the inside of the house being used for the bathroom, and we got into a pretty big tiff and argument about how they feel everything is mine versus yours. And it triggered a lot of emotions from childhood, and I tried
from his childhood or yours?
Mine, from my childhood.
Okay.
And I tried to explain to them that I do have these issues, and I still try to work through them. Well, to cut the story short, it drove us farther apart. So
right.
I found myself with the power of the emotions being stronger than the power of staying present or now.
Uh-huh.
I guess my question is, because this is happening a lot, even when I'm recognizing that I'm not staying now and present and that my emotions are taking over my current feeling, what do you do? I know I can remind myself that that's now, it's not now.
What's your son's name?
It's Alex, A-L-E-X.
Okay. And what's his wife's name or girlfriend or whatever wife's name?
It's his wife, and it's Brianna.
Okay. Well, Alan, the problem with you, when somebody invades your space, you feel powerless. Okay? It goes right back to not standing in your own power, and you have a problem with boundaries. Even though you're a grown man, the child feels all the emotions, and the parents tell us all what to do, and the adult just deals with the facts, okay? So when things get disturbed in you, what it does is it also disturbs up all the emotions. And the other thing that you're not dealing with, there's anger in there that you haven't yet healed. You haven't let go of it. And that comes from the childhood, okay? It's almost like that you have to constantly prove that something is yours because... it's like, what did I see? It's like you want to be respected and you don't want people messing with your stuff. It's normal to get very upset about if you have animals in the house and they're not trained to go outside, and that's the part where where you become very defensive and you become angry, and that's when you become powerless to change the situation, so it ends up being a big argument and nothing gets solved, okay? And your son is an adolescent soul. Mm-hmm. He's an adolescent soul that is trying to grow. I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just saying the normal thing that a parent and child might do, he doesn't hear. He definitely doesn't hear if anybody yells at him. He totally shuts down. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think for you it's about sitting down maybe and writing down, and what do you have the most difficult? You do have the fear of expression, and you also have the fear of rejection, and sometimes they go together, and it's about learning your truth and being able to say it, and it's about being able to say it without being angry. You might want to
understand,
and you might want to get some help with that.
I would agree. I sound angry when I don't mean to be angry at all.
Yeah, well, that's old anger, okay? That's old anger where you might be even afraid to express it because anger is a very powerful emotion if you don't have control over it. So it might be to where you don't even know how to express it without it going out of control. And that's something you can learn through therapy or somebody coaching you, that kind of thing. Because you feel you know what your biggest thing is? What you can't absolutely stand, you hate to be discounted.
You're absolutely right.
Oh my God, that's one of your biggest core issues. You just that really, really makes you angry.
To be dismissed. Absolutely does.
To be dismissed, yes. To be discounted, yes. So you have to go about how do you prevent that? Because once you go into the anger, you're dismissing yourself. Okay?
And
it becomes this rolling ball then that just collects all that negative energy and you don't know what to do with it. So I would definitely suggest you get some help with that because you'll be much happier if you do.
I really appreciate that. Do you think Eileen would be qualified for that?
Oh, absolutely. She sounds like she'd be qualified for almost anything.
Okay, good. Then I
might even come visit her.
And I'm in great hands, OMENA.
Yeah, absolutely. You most certainly are.
Okay.
Thank you.
You've answered my question. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.